What can I do or say to get this person to buy what I'm selling? Example. Lisa is a sales clerk at a high-end makeup counter. Part of her sales process is to give free makeovers to customers who are visiting the counter. When a woman sits down for the makeover, Lisa has her as a captive audience for 10 to 15 minutes. First, she breaks the ice. Are you here doing some holiday shopping? Then she identifies the prospect's pain. What's your biggest beauty challenge? She goes on to explain how her particular brand of makeup solves that challenge. If the prospect has objections, such as price, Lisa counters those. In many cases, she makes the sale. But as the customer walks away, only to be replaced by the next person at the counter, Lisa can't help but wonder, is there anything I could have done differently to make a better sale? The sales cycle from the customer's perspective. In truth, the customer often has a completely different process. That process has been called the buyer's journey, and it often looks like this. Develop awareness of problem or need. Information gathering. Seek options. Make purchase decision. Select a vendor. If you think about your own buyer's journey, you'll see that the salesperson, if there even is one, comes into the process about halfway in. Example. Joan is going to a party where she'll see some former colleagues for the first time in several years. Not only has she gained a bit of weight, but she hasn't been sleeping very well. As a result, she has some dark circles under her eyes, and her cheekbones aren't as prominent as they used to be. She wants to look her best for the party, so she goes online to do some research. What can be done for circles under eyes? Is there a way to use makeup to make her face look thinner? She sees some interesting products online, and decides to go to the department store and see them in person. While there, she meets Lisa, who offers to give her a makeover. During the makeover, Joan sees the products in action and decides to buy the under-eye concealer from Lisa, but will get the face makeup online. As she's driving home, looking at her reflection in the rearview mirror, Joan can't help wondering, did I make the right choice by buying from Lisa? The customer's perspective is only 1/3 of the sales equation. There is a third component, the relationship. The sales cycle from the relationship perspective. From the early 20th century until the present, the Avon Company has been a direct sales organization, characterized by Avon ladies and men who would go door to door selling cosmetics, perfumes, and other toiletry products. Before the advent of the Internet, when most shopping occurred in stores and markets, this was a novelty. Women would peruse catalogs, choosing items that they wanted to try. They would then call their local Avon representative, and the person would come to the home and demonstrate the products. Customers loved being able to smell perfume and try on lipstick before purchasing it. Perhaps even more important, though, was the relationship that developed between the representative and the customer. He or she often became part of the customer's extended family, and the selling opportunity became more like an anticipated meeting with a cherished friend. It worked. At the time of this writing, Avon is the 5th largest beauty company and the 2nd largest direct selling enterprise in the world, with 6.4 million representatives. How has Avon maintained its status as one of the biggest sales organizations in the world for almost 100 years? By understanding the power of the sales relationship. As with other types of interpersonal relationships, the sales relationship takes on a life of its own. Here is what the sales cycle would look like if it were a person. Down arrow, perspective of the buyer. Up arrow, perspective of the salesperson. In other words, in order for the sales relationship to be balanced, it has to accommodate the perspective of both the salesperson and the buyer. If either one becomes